Gershwin, whose parents immigrated from Odessa shortly before his birth, retained tremendous affection for Ukrainian culture and was very impressed with the 1929 performance of the Ukrainian National Chorus at Carnegie Hall in New York, under the direction of Alexander Koshetzin. In 1934, Gershwin wrote Summertime, based on a famous Ukrainian lullaby, Oi ходить сон, a dream passes by the window. First thing you see when you leave the subway station on 28th and Broadway is this dome. It reminds me of a building that I really like in Viva. It's not the first time I came here, but I always get distracted by the beauty of these facades. And not until one day when I was really bored, during an intermission of a concert, I googled Rhapsody in Blue and read that George Gershwin's first job was on West 28th Street. Back in the day, this street was called Tin Pan Alley, where most of 20th century American music was published. All these music publishing houses were closed by the 1930s and now covered by scaffolding. This plaque is all that remains of the music history that once took place here. Unlike the Russian-speaking artists in Ukraine, who translated their albums into the Ukrainian language the next day after Russia's invasion to obstruct native speakers from being the diplomatic front, because their lackey grandparents, who invaded Ukraine just a few decades earlier, still own every channel, billboard, and newspaper across the country. They rush to pick up royalties and awards sooner than they can drop the Russian accent and won't get off the red carpet, when they can't even remember to say that their dress was made in Kiev, not Kiev. Gershwin acknowledged Koshezzin's outstanding performance in a letter expressing his utmost admiration for the impression his choir left upon him. They say that architecture is nothing else than music frozen in stone. So just like studying the details on the buildings, it is important to look past the face of a published artist to understand the origins and purpose of his work.